All right, so if you value peace and quiet, then the Philippines is going to be a real challenge for you. In the US, we have noise ordinances. You know, there are quiet hours, and it's usually between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. And if someone's being loud at midnight, you know, you either call the police or you at least complain to the neighbors and tell them to, to tone the noise down. There's a certain expectation of peace and quiet, especially at night. But here in the Philippines, no, your neighbor decides they want to have karaoke at 2 a.m. That's just a Tuesday here. You know, karaoke blasting all day and all night is just completely normal. And roosters, oh my God, the roosters. I'm from Miami, so I really wasn't used to this one. And they start at like 3 or 4 a.m. every single day. It doesn't matter if you want to sleep. The roosters don't care. And it's not just one rooster. It's like a rooster symphony. You know, one starts and then another one across the way starts it, and then 5 more join in, and then you have dogs barking constantly. There's kids playing and screaming outside. You're gonna have jeepneys and tricycles revving their engines and honking their horns. Your neighbor's music, that becomes your music. You know, whether you like it or not. That's just the way it is. And if you're out in the province somewhere, then you're probably also going to have vendors walking through the streets at daybreak, you know, trying to sell their goods. Or even in the barangay, you're going to have that too. In the U.S., if someone's being loud, it's really considered rude and inconsiderate. But here, it's just life. It's just the way it is. And nobody complains because everybody is loud. Everybody does the same thing. And after 2 years, I have really learned to sleep through just about anything. And the roosters and dogs don't bother me. You know, you have to, or you're never going to be able to sleep. Now I live in a high-rise condo in the city, so I don't really have to deal with that much noise or the roosters or anything like that. But if you live outside the city, even in the local barangay, then it's going to be something that you're just going to have to deal with. You're going to have to learn to live with. And if you live here, you know, then you already know what I'm talking about. But again, I want to try to prepare foreigners that don't live here for what to expect when they do come to visit.